Hey everyone, welcome to a deep dive into meme coins. You know, like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, all those cryptocurrencies inspired by memes and internet culture. And get this past November, meme coins just blew up. Everyone was talking about them. Trading was going crazy. But why? Well, that's what we're going to explore today. We'll be looking at things like the economy, the desire to get rich quick, the power of online communities, maybe even a little bit of rebellion.
Yeah. What's so interesting about meme coins is how they mix financial stuff with culture. It's not just about the money. It's like being part of something bigger, you
Oh,
know?
okay. So let's start with the financial side of things.
Hmm.
Meaning, let's be honest. A lot of people are interested in meme coins because they might make some serious money fast. It's a totally different world from like traditional finance. Imagine being excited about a 10% return on your investments over a whole year. But with meme coins, those kinds of
Yeah.
gains or losses can happen in minutes.
Exactly. And a lot of meme coins are super cheap, so you can get started even with just a little bit of money. And that combined with the potential for those fast gains, it makes them really appealing, especially to younger generations who might not trust the traditional financial system.
It's like they're looking for a shortcut to wealth,
Yeah.
right? Instead of working their way up the corporate ladder or
Yeah.
playing the stock market. They're taking a gamble on something that feels, I don't know, more dynamic, more exciting, even if it's riskier.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. It really shows a change in how people think, people wanting results right away. And it's not just about how fast you could make money, it's also about how these generations view risk. They see it as a chance to break away from the norm and maybe achieve financial independence on their own terms.
Right. But it's not just about the money. Meme coins also seem to connect with something deeper, something cultural. It's like joining a community, a shared identity. You know, I was reading about this meme coin called Chill Guy. Their whole thing was about hodling, even when the price was going crazy. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, hodling basically means holding onto your coins no matter what the market does.
Right. Hodling is definitely a core idea in the meme coin community. It's a way of showing commitment, loyalty, even defiance. And that chill guy meme coin, it's a perfect example of how a digital asset can become a symbol of a certain attitude or lifestyle. They weren't just investors, they were chill guys, which meant holding onto their coins no matter what, selling quickly, or paper handing, as they call it, would have gone against their whole philosophy.
Exactly. It's like a badge of honor. And for some people, that feeling of belonging, that shared identity, is even more powerful than the financial aspect.
Mm.
It's like buying a meme coin isn't just an investment. It's like buying a ticket to a really exclusive club.
That's a really good analogy. And that feeling of community, it's a key driver for why meme coins are so popular, these online communities. Often on platforms like X and Discord, become places for people to connect, share ideas, and even plan their trading strategies.
Yeah, that community feeling is definitely strong. But there's also this element of rebellion, of pushing back against the establishment that seems to run through the whole meme coin world. And I think there's no better example of that than the story of Gen Z Quant. This one blew my mind.
Yeah, the Gen Z Quant story is definitely a wild one. So this 13-year-old developer, he launched Quant on pump.fun, which has become like the place to launch meme coins. He made about $30,000 from the initial sale. And then he just disappeared.
Wait, so he basically did a rug pull. That's where the developers of crypto project just vanish with all the money,
Right.
and leave the investors with nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty much what a rug pull is. And usually, that's the end of it. Investors lose their money and the scammers get away. But with Gen Z Quant, something incredible happened.
Okay, what happened?
Yeah.
I gotta know.
The community, they didn't give up. They actually rallied behind Quanti. They decided to turn this rug pull attempt into a symbol of defiance. They weren't going to let this kid steal their money in their community.
Yeah, basically took back control. That's amazing.
Exactly. And get this, all that energy from the community, it actually drove the price of Quanti up by over 71,000% in just a few hours.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. At its peak, that kid's $30,000 would have been worth over $4 million if he hadn't cashed out.
Wow. Talk about karma.
It really shows the power of community and shared purpose. See, meme coins aren't just lines of code or financial transactions. They're about people, emotions, and believing in something together.
That's what makes them so interesting. They connect with this basic human need for connection and belonging, which is incredibly powerful.
Absolutely. And this brings us to another crucial part of the meme coin world, the infrastructure that makes this whole thing possible.
Right. Well, we've been talking a lot about pump.fun. What's the deal with that platform?
Well, Pump.fun is a platform built on Solana. It's become the center of the meme coin world. It's where new meme coins are launched, traded, Hyped up, actually.
Uh,
All the meme coin trading on Pump.fun. It's been so huge that Solana's daily fees, they actually surpassed those of Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, for 14 days straight.
wow, that's a lot of activity. So it's not just a small group of meme enthusiasts anymore, huh?
Not at all. And we can't forget about social media. Platforms like X and Discord, they play a big role in fueling the meme coin frenzy. It's where these communities come together, share memes, and pump up their favorite coins.
Like they've created their own internet culture with its own language,
Yeah.
influencers, inside jokes.
Exactly. And that's one of the things that makes meme coins so captivating. They represent a new way of interacting with finance, culture, and technology, all mixed into one.
Okay, so we've seen why meme coins are so attractive. The potential to make quick money, the community feeling, the excitement of being part of something new.
Oh,
But
yeah.
let's be real for a sec. There's another side to all this hype, right? These things can be risky.
Absolutely. It's easy to get caught up in all the excitement, but you have to remember that meme coins aren't a sure way to get rich, actually. They can be really dangerous if you're not careful.
Right. So let's talk about those risks. What are some things people should watch out for in the meme coin world?
Well, the biggest risk is how much the prices can change. Meme coin prices go up and down like crazy. They're often based on hype and speculation, not actual real-world value. That means the prices can swing wildly, sometimes doubling or halving in just minutes.
Yeah, like we talked about before, it's like riding a roller coaster blindfolded. You might end up higher than you started, but you might also end up feeling sick.
That's a perfect way to put it. This volatility makes meme coins very different from traditional investments, like stocks or bonds, where prices tend to move more slowly. If you're thinking about getting into meme coins, you got to be ready for a wild ride.
Okay, so volatility is a big one. What else? What are some other red flags?
Not being able to see what's going on behind the scenes is a big problem. A lot of meme coin projects are anonymous. You don't know who's running them, what experience they have, or even what their long-term plans are.
So, if you can't find info about the team or the project's roadmap, that's a sign to be careful, right?
Exactly. Another warning sign is when a coin doesn't have a clear use. A lot of meme coins are just made for speculation, with no real purpose or usefulness in the real world.
So, it's basically a coin that only exists to be traded, with the hope that it'll go up in value. But what happens when people stop caring?
That's the big question. Without a clear use or a plan for the future, it's hard to know if a meme coin is actually worth anything. And when the hype dies down, which it always does, the price will probably crash.
It's like building a house on sand. It might look good at first, but
Yeah.
eventually it's going to fall apart.
That's a great analogy. A strong foundation is crucial for any investment, and that's especially true in the fast-paced world of meme coins.
Okay, so we've got volatility, lack of transparency, and lack of a clear use case. Anything else we should watch out for?
Yeah, unfortunately. Scams are a big problem in the meme coin space. We talked about rug pulls earlier, but there are other types of scams too.
Rug pulls are scary enough. What else should we be aware of?
Well, you might see pump and dump schemes, where a group of people artificially inflate the price of a coin to trick unsuspecting investors. Then they sell all their coins, causing the price to crash.
Yeah, it's like manipulating the market to make a quick profit
Yeah.
at the expense of everyone else. That sounds pretty messed up.
It is, and it's important to remember that the meme coin world isn't really regulated yet, which makes it easier for scammers to get away with stuff.
How can people protect themselves? It sounds like there are a lot of ways to get tricked.
The best protection is knowledge and doing your research. Always look into a meme coin before you invest. Research the team, the technology, the community, and most importantly, try to understand what the project is trying to achieve in the long term.
Right. DYOR. Do your own research. It's super important. But how do you actually do that? Where can you find reliable information?
Well, big crypto exchanges like Binance and Coinbase, they often have educational resources and guides on meme coins. There are also websites dedicated to crypto news and online communities where you can find information and talk to experienced investors.
So you don't have to figure it all out on your own. There are resources out there to help you make informed decisions.
Exactly. And remember that learning never stops. The crypto world is constantly changing, so you need to stay updated on the latest trends and developments.
It's like learning a new language, right? You have to keep practicing and immersing yourself in the culture to really understand it. But even with all the research in the world, there's still risk involved, right? You can do everything right and still lose money.
That's true. Investing in meme coins always has some risk, and it's crucial to have a good risk management strategy.
Okay, so what does that look like? What are some practical tips for managing risk in the meme coin world?
Well, One of the most important things is to diversify your investments. Don't put all your money in one project. Spread your risk across multiple projects that you believe in.
Right. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. Another key principle is to only invest what you can afford to lose. Meme coins are very speculative. Never invest money that you need for everyday expenses.
Right. It's money you're okay with saying goodbye to
Yeah.
without stressing about it.
Yeah. And it's also important to have a clear plan for when you'll sell. Know when you'll take your profits and when you'll cut your losses. Don't get too attached to any specific coin.
It's like having a plan for both winning and losing. Don't let your emotions control your decisions.
Exactly. Emotions can make investing harder. It's important to stay disciplined and stick to your plan.
Okay, so we've covered the risks, the red flags, and how to manage risk. But it's not all bad news, right? I mean, we also talk about some cool projects that are trying to use meme coins for good.
True. While there are definitely risks to watch out for, there's also a lot of innovation happening in the meme coin world.
Like those decentralized science projects we mentioned earlier, where meme coin holders actually get to participate in scientific research and potentially benefit from the results. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and those are just a couple of examples. We're seeing more and more projects trying to use the power of meme coins to do good things and solve real-world problems.
Like the whole idea of meme coins is evolving, right? It's moving
Uh-huh.
past just hype and speculation
Mm-hmm.
and starting to show its potential for something more substantial.
Absolutely. And that's what makes the future of meme coins so interesting.
Okay, so on one side, we have the risks, volatility, scams, lack of transparency. And on the other side, we have the potential for innovation and positive change. How do we balance these two sides? How do we navigate this landscape that seems full of contradictions?
That's a really good question, and it's something that a lot of people are trying to figure out right now. I think the key is to approach meme coins with a balanced view. Recognize the risks, but don't ignore the potential.
You know, as we're wrapping up our look at meme coins, it's amazing to see how much this whole thing has changed. Like, remember how it started? It was all about dog coins and getting rich quick. But now, it's so much more than that.
It really has been an interesting ride. We've seen meme coins capture people's imaginations, offering a mix of financial opportunity, a sense of community, even a way to challenge the way things are. And as we look ahead, it's clear meme coins are more than just a fad. They're evolving, adapting, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with digital assets.
Okay, so let's talk about the future. What are some of the big trends you're seeing in meme coins that might shape where things go next?
Oh, one of the biggest trends is the increasing focus on real-world use and applications. Early meme coins, they were mostly speculative assets. But now, there's a shift towards projects that are trying to solve actual problems.
And create tangible value.
Yeah, like those decentralized science projects we talked about, where meme coin holders can actually participate in research and potentially benefit from the outcomes. That's a huge change. It is. We're also seeing projects using meme coins for things like building decentralized governance systems, creating online communities with exclusive benefits, even integrating meme coin mechanics into games and virtual worlds.
So basically, the meme coin idea is being used in so many different ways. It's becoming a tool for innovation across all kinds of industries.
That's a great way to think about it. And this move towards having a real use, it's likely to keep growing as more developers and entrepreneurs realize the potential of meme coins to engage communities and drive progress.
So we're moving past the initial hype and into a phase where meme coins are being used to build something more sustainable, something with real value.
Exactly. And this shift is likely to bring in a whole new wave of investors and users who are looking for more than just quick profits. They're looking for projects with a clear vision, a strong team, and a commitment to building something that makes a real difference.
Okay, so utility is a big one. What else is coming up for meme coins?
Another important development is how meme coins are being integrated into the bigger crypto world. We're seeing more projects built on established blockchains, like Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano. This gives them access to the security and scalability of these platforms.
So it's like meme coins are going mainstream, becoming part of a larger network of crypto projects and technologies.
Right. And this opens up tons of possibilities for innovation. Developers can use a wider range of tools and resources, connect with bigger communities, leading to more advanced and impactful applications.
It's like they're leveling up,
Yeah.
moving from the playground to the big leagues, where they'll have to compete with more established projects and prove their worth.
I like that analogy. And this increased competition is ultimately good for everyone. It'll raise the bar for quality and innovation across the whole meme coin scene.
Okay, so we've got utility, integration. Anything else we should be paying attention to?
Well, As meme coins get more popular and start mixing with traditional finance, we can expect more attention from regulators and policymakers.
Right. Right now, it's kind of a free-for-all, but that's probably not going to last.
Yeah. As more people start using meme coins, it's only a matter of time before governments and regulators want to set some rules to protect investors and keep the markets stable.
So we might see regulations around meme coins, which could affect how they're traded, how they're taxed, even what kinds of projects can launch.
That's definitely a possibility. And while some people might see regulation as a bad thing, it could actually be good for the long-term health of the meme coin world.
How so?
Well, clear regulations can make things fairer, protect investors from scams, and create a more stable and sustainable market. It provides a framework for responsible growth and innovation.
It's like setting some ground rules
Yeah.
to make sure everyone plays fair
Yeah.
and everyone has a chance to succeed.
Exactly. There might be some bumps along the way as the industry adjusts, but in the long run, it'll lead to a more mature and trustworthy meme coin market.
Okay. Utility, integration, regulation. Any other major trends you're seeing?
One trend I find really interesting is the focus on community ownership and governance. A lot of new meme coin projects are being launched with decentralized governance structures. This gives token holders a direct say in how the project is run and developed.
So it's like flipping the traditional corporate structure. Instead of a small group of executives making all the decisions, the power is shared among the community.
Precisely. And this shift towards community ownership, it's giving meme coin holders more power. They're not just passive investors anymore. They become active participants, shaping the future of the projects they support.
It's a very democratic approach. And it aligns with the whole idea of decentralization, which is at the core of the crypto movement.
Absolutely. And as more people understand the benefits of decentralized governance, I think we'll see this trend become even more common.
It's like meme coins are becoming a testing ground for new ways of organizing and collaborating, where communities can come together to build something bigger than themselves.
I like that. That's what makes the meme coin space so exciting to watch. It's all about that spirit of community, innovation, and trying new things.
All right, so as we wrap up our deep dive into meme coins, what's the key takeaway for our listeners? What's the one thing they should remember about meme coins as we move into the future?
The main takeaway is this. Meme coins are evolving. They're moving past the hype and speculation of their early days and starting to show real potential for utility, innovation, and making a positive impact.
So it's not just about trying to get rich quick or jumping on the latest trend. There's a growing movement within the meme coin world to build something meaningful, something that lasts.
Exactly. And while there are definitely still risks and challenges out there, the future of meme coins is full of possibilities. It's an exciting space to be in, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
Well, that concludes our deep dive into meme coins. We hope you enjoyed the ride and learned some valuable things along the way. Remember, knowledge is power, so stay curious, stay informed, and always do your own research.
And most importantly, have fun exploring this amazing and constantly changing world.
Thanks for joining us on the deep dive. Until next time.